everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so for this video I have the absolute pleasure of taking us around this stunning release that I got for Spider-Man No Way Home. So this is a one-click Mantalab release. Inside there is 3 editions. You get the double-sided lenticular, you get the single-sided lenticular, and then the full slip edition. I have to tell you, I have always wanted to own a collector's release for this movie because I'm sure you're aware of it. Over here, when it came out in 4K, all we got was a very standard release that didn't even come with a slipcover. And then there was a steelbook that basically sold out instantly. So I always wanted to own a collector's release. You thought we would get something a bit better over here, especially for a movie that grossed, what, $2 billion at the box office. And I have to tell you, it does not get much better than this release, and I am really looking forward to taking you around this one and showing you exactly what it looks like. That will be coming in a minute or so. Now, before I get on to that unboxing, I want to do a big shout out to 2 gentlemen. The first one is a gentleman going by the name of Mark Triguno, and I hope I'm pronouncing that last name right, Mark. Apologies if I got it wrong. But Mark owns a company, a website called Debossed Steelbooks. As a matter of fact, I have the business card right here. And I just wanted to quickly show it to you. But as you can see, you get the information in terms of the website on the back of this. And you will notice that he specializes in a lot of these releases. The likes of Mantalab, Blue Fans, Sign Museum, Film Arena, all of that. All on his website, and I'm going to explain exactly what happened here. So I found this box set on eBay, and I was talking to this seller on eBay. He had a make an offer option on it, and we were going back and forth, messaging each other, trying to get the right price. We finally came up with the right price, and I told him, like I said, I'll be back later on today, and I'll sort you out in terms of money. So when I came back, I noticed that the delivery charge had changed. It was €15. It went up to 40. So I called him out on it. He turned around and he said that I was mistaken, that I didn't see it. Little did he know that I had a screenshot of it. I sent him the screenshot. And he came back with a bit of a, kind of a rude comment where he said, look, do you want to buy this thing or not? And yeah, like I said, a real attitude on him. And I said, you know what? Screw off. I'll get it somewhere else. So I was aware of Mark's website, Debossed Steelbooks, and the thing is, I thought this set was sold out. So when I went onto his website and I seen it was still in stock, what I done was, I contacted Mark, I told him about this eBay seller, and I asked him, look, would you be interested in price matching what he was offering? And I'm not kidding, that's exactly what Mark done. Isn't that incredible? And again, I just want to thank Mark so much, because if it wasn't for him, I would have missed out on this release, because there was no way I was going to entertain that seller, especially after that comment. So Mark, thank you so much for all of your help when it comes to this release. I couldn't be happier. And what I'm going to do is, folks, I'm going to leave a link in the description below for his website. Not only that, but he has a wonderful Facebook group. And I mean, it's wonderful. There's absolutely no toxicity going on whatsoever. Because I don't have to tell you, when you join a lot of these groups on Facebook, they can be somewhat unpleasant at times. But this one, you can clearly see that Mark is monitoring everything that's going on. And it's a very pleasant Facebook page to be part of. I've been on it 3 months now. Absolutely no issues whatsoever. It's just people sharing their love for physical media. And I would encourage you to go over and check out that Facebook page. And reach out to Mark. Reach out like I reached out to him. I'm sure, I promise you, he will be more than happy to help you out. That Facebook page is great because you get updates about, upcoming releases from the likes of Mantalab, Sign Museum, all of that. It covers a little bit of everything. So, yes, links in the description below for the website and that Facebook page. And one last shout out I want to do is to a gentleman go by the name of Simon Corby, or Cordy, sorry, let me get that name. It is Simon Cordy. If it wasn't for Simon, chances are I wouldn't have found out about Mark and his website. he actually put me in communication with Mark. So Simon, a huge thank you, mate, for all of your help. You have started something here, because I told Mark that after getting this release of Spider-Man, there's going to be more future purchases from me. And I have to tell you, one last thing, the packaging was phenomenal on this. You knew nothing was ever going to happen to it, and it was very fast delivery as well. So all in all, I couldn't be happier. So yes, a huge thanks to Mark and Simon. So with that said, I am going to take you around this release and give you a good look at it. I really do hope you enjoy it. Right, so here we go. Spider-Man No Way Home. So as you can see, when it comes to the artwork, there is quite a lot going on here in terms of spot glossing, and there's even a lot of texturing inside the picture there as well. You can actually make out every single bit of detail, or outline I should say, when I bend the light against it. But in terms of the artwork, yes, you've got basically nearly every character that you're likely to see in the movie. And then of course you got the arms of Doc Ock there as well. So yes, loving the artwork on this one. Again, I just wanted to take you in close so you can have a proper look at it. So like I said, it's covering everything in terms of characters. So that is the main artwork. Then I'll just quickly take you to the top of this box, and you've simply got the title of the movie. Of course, it is a numbered edition. And as you can see, it's limited to 600 copies. Mine is 465. And then to the spine of it, sorry about my fingerprints. Once again, you got the title there, all done with spot glossing. And you can see a bit of the arm from Doc Ock. And the opposite spine is, well, it's much the same. You can see a bit more of that arm again. It's a little different. And then the back of the box. I love the back of this. Look at this. How beautiful does that look? So as you can see, you've got the Spider-Man sigil right in the middle. You can sort of see a bit of his suit there as well, the red. And then of course the rest of it is the spider webs. And everything that you see in terms of the spider webs and the sigil itself is done with very, very heavy spot glossing. I can't stress to you how much I love the back artwork on this one. So that is the back. And it's held together by a magnet. Kind of opens up here. And then when you open it up, you're introduced to the 3 editions that are stacked on top of each other. Again, my only complaint when it comes to Mantalab is I wish they just do a little bit more in terms of this side of the box. But I take nothing away from it, it's still wonderful. So that is the release itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the double lenticular release, and I'll go from there. Right, so here we go. This is the first of 3, and like I said, this is the double-sided lenticular. So as you can see, you've got the 3 actors on the cover. You've got Tom Holland, Benedict Cumberbatch and Zendaya. And as you can see, you kind of got all the shattered glass as well. That kind of, that mystical look that Doctor Strange goes for. So yes, nice to see that is featured in terms of the lenticular cover. Apologies if it looks a little dark, it just can't be helped with the lighting in this room. But I think you are getting a good idea of what it's all about. There's not much movement going on. So that is the main artwork on it. So I'm just going to quickly show you the spine of it. And as you can see, it's almost like the artwork has continued from the lenticular onto the top of it, And it's all done with spot glossing. And you've got your number at the bottom. If it goes into focus, you'll see that it is matching 465, but it doesn't seem to want to go in focus. But I think he's got an idea of what is going on there. Apologies for that. This is the spine of it. And once again, you can make out all that broken glass on the spine. And then right around to the back artwork. I love the back artwork on this one. Check out the lenticular on this one. The way that the depth is done is absolutely beautiful. It really is. So as you can see, it's that scene with Tom Holland. He kind of has this lone, he looks like a lonely figure. And then of course you got the city in the background. And just look at that lenticular. It's fantastic, it really is. A lot going on. So I love the back artwork on this one. So, right, this is the contents that we are going to be looking at. So, if you're aware of Mantalab, you do get an exclusive steelbook for this set. But before I show you the steelbook, I just want to quickly show you the booklet you get with it. Of course, you got Spidey on the cover there. You got the arms of Doc Ock as well. You'll also notice that the Green Goblin is in the background there as well. And this is the back of it. So it's one of those booklets that forms one picture when you open it up. Actually, as a matter of fact, I will do it for you. But there you go. And the booklet itself, it's quite simple. You're just getting a few stills from the movie, like you get with every Mantalab release. So it goes without saying, folks, when I show you the other two releases, all the contents are the exact same as this one. So I'll be basically just showing you the box art. So that's the book. Put that to a side. Look at this steelbook. It is absolutely beautiful. It really is. Now you've got, once again, a bit of debossing in terms of the title of the movie. Mantalab, they seem to do that quite a bit with their steelbooks, particularly on superhero ones, where you just get a little bit of debossing in terms of the title of the movie. Well, on the Spider-Man part, that is. And then, of course, you got the three characters again. You got Tom Holland, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Zendaya. And you'll also notice the Green Goblin is there as well. You got Electro. So there's a few characters there. And then, of course, you got the arms of Doc Ock as well. Lovely high gloss finish on it as well. So it really is a beautiful steelbook. So this is the spine of it, and as you can see a bit more of that arm going onto the spine, much like the main box. And this is the back of it. Wow, it is beautiful. So of course you got Spider-Man, Doctor Strange there as well, and once again the arms of Doc Ock, and you've got the city kind of in the background, and it kind of folding on top of each other. That's what it kind of looks like. And again, you can sort of see the Green Goblin there in the background. So he's always featured, you know, when you see him on this in this set, he's always like very distant in the background. So, and you also got to see a little bit of Electro there as well. I just noticed that. So yeah, covering the three villains. Unfortunately, Sandman is getting no mention at all. So that is the steelbook in full. Right, so turn it around. You get a few cards, which I'll be showing you now in a second. But that is your 4K disc. And of course then you get your Blu-ray disc. And as you can see, it's different disc art. And this is the inside of the steelbook. So put that away, and this is the envelope that you get, and of course has to be a red envelope, Spider-Man title in the middle, the spider webs as well, and yeah, nothing else going on. So in here you get a few cards. I don't think there's anything else there, no. So you actually get with every one of these releases. It's just a couple of stickers. You got the title, you got the sigils as well. So yeah, put them away. There should be a card there, a special card. As you can see, it is the Mantalab card that you get with all of these releases as well, and it's always done in terms of it's done like a lenticular, sorry. And that's the back of it, nothing there. And yeah, like I said, you get a couple of cards. You got small ones here, which I quickly want to show you. I think there's around 8 of them all together. And as you can see, it's covering, yeah, most of the characters that you're going to see throughout the movie. And what a movie this is. It's going to be a blast revisiting it. It's been a while since I've seen it. So, what is it? Is there... No, sorry, there's 6. I thought there was 8. So 6 of them all together. And that's the backing. And you'll see it's the same on every one of them. So that's the cards. And then you've got a few stills from the movie. That scene in the elevator is fantastic. And of course you got one there of Sandman, Spidey, and then I got another one of Spider-Man, and then you've got the two together. I think that's right at the start of the movie if I remember correctly. So that's it, that's the cards and that's the backing, and they're the same on each one as well. So there you have it. That is everything that you get inside this first release of Spider-Man. Right, so here we go, edition 2. So this is the single-sided lenticular. Now just bear in mind folks, this is going to be very quick because, like I said, the contents that you get inside this is the exact same as the last one. So I'm basically just going to show you the box art on this release. So yes, a single-sided lenticular. Once again, you've got Spidey and Doctor Strange on the cover. I actually thought for a second that it was the same artwork on the back of the Steelbook. No, it's actually quite different. And then, of course, you got the tentacles of Doc Ock there as well, and the city in the background. And once again, you will see the Green Goblin there. So, yes, he's always featured in this set. And again, the lenticular just... yeah, you can actually sort of see it there. You see Spidey kind of moves his head when you turn it. But there is some amazing depth on this image as well. Looks beautiful. So that is the main artwork on this one. Loving the lenticular. This is the top of it. And once again, you'll notice that the artwork has continued onto the top. That's the bottom. Once again, you got the numbers matching. And a bit of electro there as well. And this is the spine of it, and once again you can sort of see the tentacles there, all done with spot glossing, as well as the title of the movie. And right around to the back, and once again you've got an image of Spider-Man. This time he has the mask off, and then you've got the background there as well, the city. And I am not kidding, when I bend this light against bend the light off this cover, you are going to see everything that's going on in terms of texture, and you can actually see it all in the back of his suit. Everything is done with spot glossing. You can see all the outlines to the windows of the buildings. There is just some amazing detail on the back artwork here. It really is beautiful. And as much as I love lenticulars, and I really do love lenticulars, but this is the way to go for me when it comes to artwork. Look at that. I honestly can't praise it enough. So that is the back. And like I said, I don't have to show you the contents because I'll quickly just show you. But as you can see, it is the same steelbook. I have it sealed. There's no point in taking it out. And it's the exact same booklet as well. So all the same contents. It's just you're getting different artwork on this edition. So that is the second, and we will make our way on to the last one. Right, so this is the last edition. This is the full slip release, and this might be my favourite edition in this box set. So, as you can see, you've got Spidey on the cover once again, and you kind of got that, you know, he's in that Doctor Strange world, where it's like the city is just folding on top of each other. But once again, when you do bend that light against it, you're going to make out all the detail in terms of like the outlines of the city, which I'm presuming that's what it's meant to be. And then all the detail on Spidey's suit. And as you can see, there is quite a lot to look at there. Now, as much as I love my lenticulars, I really do, there's just something about this artwork that I will always prefer. Because you can just see that there's just so much more work gone behind it. So yes, loving the main artwork on this one. So I will then quickly take you to the top of this box, and once again, just like all the other releases, the artwork has continued onto the top. And I'm sure it's the same on the bottom. You can actually make out a little bit there. And as you can see, number is matching. And then this is the spine of it, and once again, all that artwork has continued onto it. And this is the back, and check this out. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. So once again, you got Spidey, him standing on the webs, and of course you got that, you know, that Doctor Strange porthole or whatever you want to call it. And then of course the city in the background once again. So in terms of spot glossing, it's all on the webs, of course, Spider-Man as well. And you can see all of those outlines, all the detail on his suit. And then that porthole as well, you can actually make out that's all done with spot glossing as well. So yes, stunning bit of artwork. You can clearly see that Mantalab puts so much work behind their releases, particularly these full slip editions. I am a huge fan of them. And I think all of these can be bought separately, by the way. You don't have to get you don't have to get the one-click release. Yeah, the option is out there to get the separate releases as well. So that is the back of it, and that is the third edition. I think the only gripe that I have when it comes to Mantalab is I'm not going to say that, you know, it'd be nice to see, you know, 3 different steelbooks in each release. There's no way that would happen, because you'd be going into ridiculous money. But in terms of the booklets and the cards, I just wish there was something a little different there. That's the one thing that Film Arena do right. Every booklet is the same in each one of their releases. Like I said, a minor gripe to such a stunning release. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the main box once again, sorry. And I'm going to just put everything back in. By the way, the inlay as well, it's done with this kind of, it's almost like felt. Very deluxe to say the least. So I will put in the full slip release. And then of course you got the single-sided lenticular. And then the double-sided edition. And there you have it. That is the Mantalab One Click release of Spider-Man No Way Home. Right, so there you have it, folks. That is my release of Spider-Man No Way Home, and what a release that is. Absolutely stunning. Now, if you're not already aware of my channel, I have actually done a few releases very similar to this one on my channel already. I've done the likes of The Flash and Wonka. And if you haven't checked out those videos yet, what I'm going to do is I'll leave a link in the description below for those videos as well. And I highly recommend checking them out, especially if you like what you've seen when it comes to this release. So that is it, folks. I'm going to leave it there with you. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could do, leave a comment down below. And please do share your thoughts on this release and what did you think of the movie. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.